Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about time management and how you can use that to prepare for finals. So what we're going to talk about today mostly is time blocking. Now what is time blocking? Time blocking is a time management method that organizes your day by spreading it out into 1 hour or 30-minute blocks. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I use this planner from Deborah Ho. It is free. You can download it and print it off, so it's really great. Here at the top, you have the date and then your top priorities for the day. And then down here, you have the task dump where you put pretty much everything else you want to get done in the day into this area. And then once that's done, you're going to want to move that over into the half hour and hour blocks. And that's kind of how you plan out your day. So for example, right here we have yoga, and yoga went from 12:30 to 1. So that was 30 minutes of your day right there. Moving on, why do we use time blocking? So you may have an idea what needs to get done, but more often than not, you're not certain of when each task is going to be completed. Time blocking fixes this by mapping out when you'll start on each task and how much time you're going to spend on it. It can also be extremely productive because it helps cut back on distractions and let you focus on one specific activity. So if we take a look over here to the right, you do email and messages at 8:30, 10:30, 12:30, all throughout the day. While using time blocking, you plan out each specific activity at one time. And that actually helps you save a lot of time because you're focused, you're not distracted by constantly going on social media and things like that. So to finish it off, why should we use time blocking? It helps make you aware of how you spend your time, and it forces you to decide what is worth your time. Additionally, it helps you cut back on perfectionism. So I know people like myself, I usually want to get things done like to the best I can, but it often can take a long time. So with time blocking, it helps set a specific time for when you need to get things done, and it helps cut back on that. Additionally, I know I love to procrastinate, especially with everything going on right now. But if you write something down and plan it out on this time block sheet, you're more likely to follow through on the task. So that's all I have for you guys today, and good luck on finals.
Hey everyone, my tips for studying for finals would definitely be to start early, use a calendar if you can, to map everything out, and then I would definitely recommend asking your friends for help with studying, whether that's just comparing your notes on Google Docs or Microsoft Teams, anything like that, just to see what's the same and what differs and what you can learn from each other. Or I would definitely also recommend getting together socially distanced in person or on Zoom and teaching each other, quizzing each other, using whiteboards, things like that. It really helps to visualize and to hear other people. And for me, when I try to teach someone as if they don't know anything about the topic, it really helps. I get better at explaining everything and understanding why things have to be the way they are. And so do your friends. Good luck, everyone.
So my biggest tip for preparing for finals is to calculate what grade you need to receive on each final in order to finish with the grade that you want in that class. This can typically be done by going to the syllabus and looking at the grade breakdown and then plugging in numbers from Canvas. Sometimes it might take a lot of calculations and adding stuff up. Sometimes you might need to talk to professors to get your final grade breakdown, but they'll be happy to help you with that. But the reason this is my biggest tip is because sometimes, if you're in 5 classes and you think, I need to get A's on all 5 of these finals, and you're freaking out, it can be detrimental to your daily life, your study, your mental health, your current grades, whatever it is. But by figuring out, let's say, okay, on my management final, I only need to get a 42 in order to finish with an A in the class. That's awesome. You still need to study for that final. Please study for all of your finals. But it just means you can kind of put that on the back burner a little bit and allows you to focus on your other finals that you need to get a higher grade in, or that you might be struggling with a little bit more. And like I said, this can take a lot of stress off. Still obviously aim for the highest as possible and still study for your finals. But like I said, by doing this, it can really allow you to see, where your weak areas are, where you might be safe in the class, and also where you might need to focus. You might realize, I need to get a 90 on this final in order to finish with a C and pass. So I think, that can help you kind of organize your studying from that point.
Hey everybody, one of my personal tips for preparing for finals would be to use what is on your phone. And by that I mean reminders and the alarm. These final exams are not always going to be in the same time or day that your regular classes are. For example, you could have a Tuesday, Thursday class that 10:30, and your exam could be on a Wednesday at 9 a.m. or even a Friday at 5 p.m. And you need to go in and look and see when these exams are and set a reminder on your phone either a week before or the day before, just so you have an understanding of when exactly the exam is and you're able to effectively prepare and study for it. I personally have had friends who forgot when the test was and they overslept, or they studied all day and night on a certain day just to find out the test was the day before, or to find out they had so much more time to prepare because they thought it was on a Monday and actually was on a Friday. And I know you guys are going to be able to study effectively and kill it, so as long as you know when the test is, you guys are going to ace it. Good luck.
Hey guys, my finals week tip for y'all is going to be to write out a schedule of your exams so you can prioritize studying for which ones are going to be the most important and the most difficult. If you have any exams that can be taken at any point throughout the week, I would suggest you go ahead and pre-plan a time to take that so you don't lose track of time or forget to take it entirely. To find the exam schedule, you can Google OK State Final Exam Schedule, or you can go to registrar.okstate.edu. Once you have all those times written down, go ahead and prioritize which ones are going to be the most important to study for. You can do this by figuring out which classes you've struggled the most in, or using Molly's tip and calculating your grade and seeing which one you need the highest grade in. You can go ahead and start studying for those at the beginning of the week, and as time goes on, start studying for the ones that are going to be a little bit easier or the ones you're more confident in. This will allow you to be stress-free throughout the week, even though studying might be a little stressful. You don't have to worry about when you're going to be doing it, and it will also help a lot with time management. Good luck with finals!